This is the fault with my Mark 4 Golf. The wiper is currently off, but the wipers are still running. So the first step we need to do is take out the relay. The relay is out the back of the fuse board, so you'll see you have to get off a couple of panels, but you don't need to remove the steering wheel. Once you get in, tucked in behind it, this is number 377, is the Wipermotor relay. So this is the one that we need to take out and have a look at. So just pull it out and we'll get it out on the table. So here we have the little module on the table, and just to get it open, you get a screwdriver, a plain screwdriver, and put it into the sides of it and just gently pry it out, and then pull it out with your hand, just using the pins. It's easy enough to get out, but just be careful with it so you don't break it. So this is the module. I'm opening it and we're going to take a look at each of the components on it and just see if we can find out what's causing the problem. Okay, so immediately on opening it here, I noticed there's a black mark by one of the relays. The second relay, as you can see, is much cleaner. So I'm not sure if that's something to do with the problem, but it's probably what I'm going to look at first. On the little module, there's a number of capacitors, resistors, diodes you can see there. They're all testable with a normal multimeter. The capacitor is probably a little bit more difficult to test, but there are some tests you can do just to see if it's shorted or if it's open. But I'm just focusing on this black mark here on the relay, and we'll look at this. Just to take a quick look around the rest of the board, there's a couple of small surface mount resistors and capacitors and a small IC there. They're all testable as well with your regular multimeter. The numbers on the little surface mount resistors will tell you what they should be measuring resistance wise. There's also a transistor there. They're also testable with a regular multimeter. Just to test the relay, in case anybody's interested, you just apply battery voltage to the two test pins out the front, and you should hear it clicking. That will tell you that the inductor hasn't shorted. Okay, so here what I've done, I've taken apart the first relay. I've removed the contact from it and cleaned it down. So this is the second one I'm focused on now, but just to show you what it looked like. So this is what I've done with the first one. So I've removed the contact there, I've cleaned it down, and I've tried to put it back together as best I can. I had to snip that cable to pull the contact from the first one. You see that cable there? So I've had to replace that cable then, and I got a piece of wire from a transformer and just soldered it back on. It's a rough enough job, but I'll find that if it works, I'll do a better job of it and put it back in. So I'm going to put it back in right now. Okay, so we're looking all good at the moment. I've put it back in and the wipers are staying off in the off position.